Hey everyone, it's Avani. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make not one, not two, but 3 DIY decorations. These decorations are easy to make and you can also make them on a budget. Not only that, but for 2 of the crafts, you probably already have everything you need at home to make them. If you like these kinds of crafting videos, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. Also, let me know in the comments down below which craft is your favorite. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it. I will be leaving all of the materials that I used to make these crafts in the description box down below. Also, if I did purchase anything, I purchased it from the Dollar Tree, so all of these crafts are really budget friendly. Our first craft is a 3D paper snowflake. To make this snowflake, start by folding an A4 sized sheet into a triangle shape, meeting the top 2 corners together. Using scissors, cut off the bottom rectangle to form a square. Then fold the triangle in half, forming a smaller triangle. Next, on the side the triangle opens, make 3 marks. I used a ruler to measure the marks to make sure that my snowflake is precise, but you can also just eyeball the marks. Also, you do not have to make just 3 marks. You can make how many ever you want to. Last year during lockdown, I made many snowflakes, and I made them of varying sizes, so feel free to experiment with that. Using a pencil, use the marks as a guide to draw straight lines from the start of the mark to the end of the paper. Also, do not draw the line to the end of the paper. Leave about 1 inch from the line to the end. Also, the ending of the line should end where the triangle is folded. Now, using a pair of scissors, cut the lines. The lines are just guides, so you do not even have to draw the lines in the first place. This craft may seem a little intimidating at first, but the more you make it, the easier it gets. Now, carefully unfold the folded triangles. Next, apply some glue to the first and third triangular cuts. Flip the diamond over and glue both the first triangles and the third ones together as shown. Do this to the second and fourth cuts of the diamond as well. Have 1 piece. Now you have to repeat this 5 more times to have a total of 6 of these shapes. I have already done so. Finally, using some glue or a stapler, put the pieces together. Do this by joining together one piece with another at a time. As you do this, the shape will continue to get bigger. I did use glue initially, but in the end I used a stapler because it is just stronger with a stapler. a 3D paper snowflake. I personally love this craft and I've made it several times with my friends and family, and it is a very fun and easy craft. Now moving on to our next craft. To begin, I have cut out 4 pieces of cardboard. 3 of them are arrows and the other one is a rectangle. The arrows are more or less the same shape. Now I'm going to paint these shapes. To do this, I'm using red, green, and brown paint. I will also be using Mod Podge, but that is totally optional. When you're painting cardboard, this is a pro tip. If you don't want to make a huge mess, put a bigger piece of cardboard under the piece that you're going to paint to make sure that the paint does not get on the surface that you are working on. I will be painting one of the arrows green, the other 2 arrows red, and the rectangle brown. Make sure to paint both sides of the pieces, but before you paint the other side, make sure to fully dry the other side. Also, this is optional, but you can also paint the sides of the cardboard so that it looks fully finished. Now, using a Sharpie, I will be writing Santa's shop, reindeers, as well as North Pole on the arrows. I will be using a fake calligraphy because it is really hard to do calligraphy with a Sharpie. I will also be adding some golden highlights just to make it look a little bit prettier. Next, I'm going to paint the Mod Podge over the brown rectangle piece. Finally, using some hot glue, I will glue the arrows onto the rectangle. There you have the second craft, simple and easy. Moving on to our last but definitely not least craft. I will start by covering a foam cone with silver tinsel. I did this by using hot glue. I had some leftover tinsel on the top, so you can just cut that excess off with a pair of scissors like I did. Next, I have some mini ornaments as well as one pack of some medium-sized ornaments. My color palette for this Christmas tree is golden and red, but feel free to use any color palette you want to. Start by taking off the little toppings that you hang the ornaments on by just twisting them off. This just makes the end product look a little neater. Now to glue the ornaments onto the cone, I used some hot glue and starting at the top, making rings of ornaments. For the most last and bottom ring, I used medium-sized ornaments, which were still in the same color palette. To make the top of the tree, I made a ring of mini ornaments, and then right in the middle of that, I put one last mini ornament to finish it off. And that is it for this Christmas tree. I am in love with this, and it is such a pretty decoration to make at home.